Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name's Andy R, and this is the Brotherhood of Men, a channel solely dedicated to getting you men out there a better outcome in your lives. And I do that by giving you information, sharing facts and statistics, giving you my opinion, and occasionally sharing news stories. Anything I think is going to be a good subject for you guys to get some information, a little piece of a jigsaw that is a huge picture. Because if I did a video just about the whole picture, it would last for many hours and you'd be asleep. Anyway, what's today's video? Well, you know, because you saw the thumbnail, and the video is all about the end of an affair, the end of a relationship, when things break down. So what have I got to say about that? Well, I'm going to share a bit of information with you guys, and I think it's invaluable. Now, this is for you guys who are single and have never been in a relationship. You need to take this on board because this may well happen to you. I'm talking to you guys who've been in long-term relationships or even short-term relationships who will understand what I'm saying. And also for guys who are married, who have been married, I want to hear from all of you to tell the rest of the Brotherhood your experience. So you write it down in the comments. Tell me and the rest of the brothers that if what I'm about to say to you, whether it's nonsense or not. When a relationship happens and when a relationship ends, and a woman decides that she's going to leave, and it usually is the woman who decides she's going to leave. That's why the divorce rates are what they are. 70% of divorces are instigated by women. Also, a great got the dog's teeth in again. A great proportion of those women who end a relationship actually regret doing so. But anyway, I digress a little bit. When it ends, that's not a snap decision by a woman, and it usually is the woman who ends the relationship. Now, when a woman decides that the relationship's over, she's come to that decision piecemeal over quite some time. She didn't wake up in the morning and go, this is done, I'm over. It might be finished in an argument because she doesn't want to seem to be the bad guy. She's already made the decision that she no longer wants to be with you, but she doesn't want to seem to become the heartless bad guy in this scenario, in this situation. So she will instigate some argument. It might be a trivial thing, and all that's going to do is keep you confused. You're going to think to yourself, that was a nothing argument. What was that about? It blew up and escalated really quickly into a proper shouting match until in the end she stormed out with the cases in her hand saying, I'm an absolute bar steward and she never wants to see me again and we're through. But it was over nothing. What's going on? No, it wasn't about that argument. Let me tell you guys, this is information I really think you need to take on board. No, that was a culmination of all of her thinking. And there were warning signs along. And these warning signs are what you need to look out for. She becomes short-tempered. She starts withholding bedroom favours, shall we call them. She's no longer interested. She's always got a headache. She's always busy. She's probably monkey branching. And if you don't know what monkey branching is, that is when you see a monkey, it doesn't let go of one branch before it's got hold of another. It has to be safe. Then it lets go, and it does this very quickly. Well, women are very similar to that monkey. They're not letting go of your relationship until they think they've got another relationship set up. So she starts working late. She's no longer available like she used to if you don't live together. She's not answering the phone as much. You're not getting together as much, and you're certainly not hooking up as much as you used to. That's her looking for other options. That's her figuring out in her mind that she's through with you. She's just not told you yet. And she makes this decision a long time ago. But all the warning signs of it ending are there. No longer available, snippy with you, constantly causing arguments, arguing about trivial stuff. The fact that you hear through the grapevine that she's been seen out with other people, and when you bring it up, it's just a friend, it's not important. All of these are signs that she's looking for an exit strategy. And that's what you need to take on board, is that it didn't end that day. But here's the thing that in all of that preamble and useful information, I hope, is the reaction you need. Don't beg her to stay. Don't become weak. All you're doing is backing up her already made assumption that you're not worthy of her time, that you are not as good as she thought you were. If you were begging her to stay, oh stay, I love you, why do you do this? I thought we loved each other. You look weak. This is the time for you guys to literally pull your bootstraps up and use that poker face. And I know you've got one. It's that face when you find yourself in a little bit of danger, it's time to man up, it's time to get that strong face on. When you're playing poker, quite literally, using that poker face, not giving anything away. The right and proper response to, I'm leaving you and I never want to see you again. Okay, do you want me to help you with your cases? It's like a railway sleeper being dropped in the tracks of her thoughts. You're not behaving the way she expected you to behave. She expected you to crumble. Do your crying in private, not in front of her. Do your upset screaming at the universe, telling it how unfair it is and you can't understand where you've gone wrong, in private, once she's gone. But in front of her, you use your poker face, you use your strong face, you go emotionless. You say, okay, if that's how you feel, bye, I wish you a good life. Do you want me to hold the door for you? You've got quite a few things there. And there's another sign as well. If you're all living together, notice that things start going missing. Because she is not only moving out piecemeal here, physically she's been moving out. Maybe she's got a new guy that she's moving in with. Maybe she's renting a new place herself or staying with friends. But she has already decided that it's ended and she starts moving things out. So what she's, her possessions that you think that she values the most, maybe it might be a photo album, a jewellery box, something her grandmother gave her that it's absolutely her treasure. See if they're still if you're living together, in the property. Because those will be the first things that go. The wardrobe doesn't look as full. And what's left in the wardrobe is older clothes, not the latest thing that she wears. All of these are warning signs that she's moving out piecemeal and she's just looking for the opportunity to end it completely. And even if it seems like she's ended it right now and it's like, you know, not even an argument and that, it's just like, this isn't going anywhere and she does that, it's not you, it's me type of conversation. That's not a spur of the moment decision. She made this decision a long time ago and all the warning signs were there, but you need to get yourself in the right frame of mind. Yes, it comes as a shock to you because you didn't see the warning signs. She didn't email you in, she didn't CC you into her thought process, and you're not a mind reader, so it does seem like all of a sudden it's right now, it's just happened. What's happening? That's when you need to be stone cold. That's when you need to be the man I know you guys are. That's when you need to go, okay, if that's how you feel, bye then. And the first thing she'll do is, what do you mean bye then? Don't you care? Hey look, it's no use me arguing with you. You've made your mind up. Yeah, let's leave it there. Oh, and also, no, we can't be friends. Because that's the next thing. Well, can we stay friends? Because, you know, I still do care about you. Notice, not I love you, it's I care about you. And I want to make sure you're all right. If you wanted to make sure I was all right, you wouldn't be behaving like this and you wouldn't be leaving. None of those things are true. She's basically trying to get some emotional reaction from you. She's trying to get you to behave the way she expects you to behave, and that is for you to crumble, so that she can justify leaving you because you're weak. You're not as strong as I thought you were. You're not the man I thought you were. But the moment you go complete stone cold, the moment you use your poker face, show indifference, no matter how you're churning up inside and feeling, all of a sudden she starts second guessing herself. I guarantee a few days later she'll be ringing up, just wanted to make sure that you're okay. Yeah, I'm fine, thanks, bye. Do not let her see you crumble. You will look weak, you will look pathetic, and all you will do is let her know that she made the right choice by leaving you. Because she's looking for justification when she really hasn't got any justification for leaving you. Usually a woman leaves a relationship because she's bored. But it's not your job to be her dancing monkey. It's not your job to be her entertainer. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome today, and I'm going to tell you some jokes just to entertain you. Hey, let's do this, let's do that. That's not your job. You're not her entertainer. You're not her jester. You are not her fool. But if you let yourself crumble, if you show the emotion that you probably are feeling at the end of that relationship, that affair, when it all splits up, if you let her see that, you will look weak and you will look pathetic. And if you look back on relationships that these have happened and you've done that, that's what she was telling her friends. Oh yeah, I couldn't stay with him. He's a weak, pathetic little man. And that's not you at all. I know you're not like that. But that's what she'll be telling her friends. And she'll have a right to say that if you crumble, if you beg her to stay. She's already made the decision to leave. Let her go. Seriously, let her go. Because it won't be how she expected you to behave. It won't be expected how you reacted. And it'll throw her into a loop. She'll start second guessing herself. But here's the last piece that I want you to take away from this. It's over. She already made the choice to leave you. Don't believe that getting back together is going to be a good thing. I've done enough videos on that about once it's over, it's over. Don't go back, because all of those problems are still there. You didn't get help to sort them out before you split up, and you certainly didn't get help to sort them out because you're no longer together, and you can only do that together. And when you get back together, the first thing in your mind isn't, we need therapy. No, it's, oh yeah, we're back together. No, don't go back. So if it's over, it's over. Move on with your life. Concentrate on something that's important to you. Anyway, my brothers out there, serious question. Tell me in the comments if you've been in a relationship, never been in a relationship, seen other relationships break up. What I've told you, is it true? Do you agree with what I've said? And once it's over, it's over. Anyway, I'm going for a cup of tea because I think I've earned one. You guys, take care of yourself, because if you don't, who on earth will? And I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.